Welcome to another episode of the Growth Algorithm, where we unravel the complexities of the modern workplace, providing you with strategies to navigate the impossible and transform challenges into triumphs. I'm your host, Taric, and today we're diving deep into the art of dealing with difficult people. Yes, those coworkers who could turn a serene Monday morning into a turbulent sea of frustration faster than you can say espresso. Workplace challenges into opportunities for growth. Let's do this. Picture this. You're a product owner or manager. You've got a vision, a plan, a roadmap to success. But wait, here comes a curveball. Cue the difficult team member. The controlling micromanager, the passive slacker, the stubborn egoist. Suddenly, your well-crafted strategy feels like it's unraveling. Fear not, intrepid listener, because in today's episode, we will equip you with practical tips and techniques to survive and thrive in the face of these challenges. I learned firsthand how disheartening a difficult coworker can be early in my career. I worked for a manufacturing company, and my manager, Kim, was a total control freak. She insisted on approving every minor decision and constantly questioned our team's judgment. It was exhausting and demoralizing. I dreaded coming to work every day. According to experts, control seekers like Kim feel threatened by any changes that could reduce their status. The key is understanding their need for influence. Giving them ownership over sub-projects or involving them in decision-making helps gain cooperation by making them feel valued. For example, when Carlos's department got a new supervisor, he felt threatened. But as his senior product manager brought him into planning meetings, giving Carlos input made him feel in control, increasing his buy-in. Longtime team member Amanda also resisted a new reporting structure. Her product manager empathized with her concerns and asked for input on collaborating under the change. Making Amanda feel heard eased her resistance. The lesson is to validate controllers' need for influence. Give them ownership in processes, while highlighting how changes benefit the team's success. When they feel involved, resistant controllers become more open. Now let's talk about the opposite end of the spectrum, disengaged slackers. I'll never forget my college group project with the ultimate slacker, Brad. No matter how we tried to motivate him, he did the bare minimum of work. We ended up scrambling to pick up his slack at the last minute. Not fun. Research suggests laziness often comes from fear of failure or extra work. The key with slackers is connecting their contributions to rewards. Show them how new tools or processes make their job easier. Provide support to set them up for success. For example, when Max resisted learning a new content system, his manager empathized about the unwanted change. She offered coaching to get him up to speed. Public praise for his first article published through the new system motivated Max to keep at it. Susan, the developer, was also reluctant to adopt new project management software. But her manager demonstrated how it would save her time on tasks. With hands-on training and seeing the time-saving benefits firsthand, Susan became an advocate for the new software. All right, let's move on to overwhelmed novices. I definitely related to the new team lead, Jason, who struggled with delegating effectively. I've so been there as a new manager. Turns out some difficult coworkers simply lack the knowledge and skills for their roles. The key is not writing them off, but investing in training and mentorship to help these overwhelmed rookies level up. Jason's product manager coached him on assessing strengths to delegate tasks accordingly. She let him shadow her meetings to observe effective delegation. With patient guidance, Jason gained confidence in distributing workloads. Similarly, Liam, the engineer, needed help grasping a complex system. His manager used analogies and role play during a personalized training session. This simplified learning boosted Liam's competence. For novice May, taking on a large project required building new expertise. Her manager provided hands-on mentoring on project management tools to strengthen May's skills. The takeaway here is being patient with overwhelmed newcomers. Focus on developing their talents with training and coaching tailored to their needs. With support, they can unlock their potential. Now let's discuss our final difficult personality, the prideful egoist. Conjures up memories of my arrogant college lab partner, Raj, who shot down every suggestion that wasn't his own idea. What a nightmare. As you can imagine, ego-driven teammates prioritize their own opinions above all else. The key is making them feel valued by soliciting their input and highlighting their contributions. When designer Ava refused to compromise on a product roadmap, her manager scheduled an open brainstorm. Actively asking for Ava's perspective and integrating some of her ideas made her feel heard. She became more open to collaboration. Mark, the know-it-all engineer, constantly rejected others' suggestions. His manager praised Mark's insights during team brainstorms. Public validation made Mark more receptive to ideas not his own. And engineering head Lisa resisted changes she didn't spearhead. Her manager scheduled working sessions to get Lisa's input. Recognizing Lisa's leadership and linking roadmap tweaks to company goals secured her support. The lesson with egoists is understanding their need to be valued. Make them feel heard while reminding them of shared goals. With involvement and validation, stubborn colleagues become more willing team players. We've covered a ton of ground on specific strategies tailored to different difficult personalities. Let's zoom out now and review the overall tips for dealing with difficult people without losing your marbles. Number 1, understand their perspective. Listen actively, ask open-ended questions, and empathize. Get to the root of their concerns. Number 2, communicate clearly. Avoid passive-aggressive language. State expectations directly, yet diplomatically. Number 3, involve them in solutions. People support what they help create. Number 4, provide support. Training, mentoring new tools, equip them to succeed. And number 5, set boundaries. Establish consequences for unacceptable behavior. Protect your time and energy. Now you can do everything right and still encounter difficult people that seem impossible to work with. When that happens, reset. Seek an outside opinion from a mentor. Consider mediation. Focus on the big picture goal, not the distractions. And know when to reassign toxic individuals if all else fails. The key is balancing empathy and accountability. See challenges as opportunities to improve your leadership skills. Growth comes from navigating tensions, not avoiding them. We covered a lot of ground today. The key takeaway is that difficult people are unavoidable, but they present invaluable opportunities to hone your emotional intelligence and leadership skills. Lean into workplace challenges with purpose and patience. Implement the strategies that will work best for the difficult people in your life. Turn discord into cooperation through empathy, communication, and support. Keep seeking feedback and creative ways to bring out the best in everyone. Dealing effectively with challenging personalities will serve you throughout your entire career. So, embrace the chance to learn and grow. You've got what it takes to cultivate a positive team culture. That's a wrap for today. I hope these insights help you navigate tricky situations and empower those around you to thrive. Never stop growing. I'll catch you next time. Thanks so much for listening to this episode of the Growth Algorithm Podcast. If you found value in this content, I'd love if you could leave a review and share it with someone who could benefit. And be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Now go take on those difficult people with confidence. You've got this.